Alright, guys, so welcome to a new series of Master UI Development with FlutterFlow. And here is going to be a complete guide. But before we go into further details, this is going to be a series where I am going to be teaching the little I know and explaining to you and how to become an expert in FlutterFlow front end development. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking about this because if you go online, you see a lot of videos out there, but most of them are talking about the back end. So, what about people who just want to major and want to be majorly on the front end? So, that is why this video and this series is going to be for you. But however, this is the introductory message, and I want you to listen from the beginning to the end because I'm going to be dropping some very useful tips in the course of this introduction. And before we proceed, hit the like button and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever one of my posts or whenever I release a new post. And this is going to be a very fast series because I intend to complete this series as quick as possible. And yeah, without further ado, let's go straight into this tutorial. So are you willing, or have you been willing, or have you been thinking of joining a UI? We call it UI UX. That's the design wireframe when you're using Figma and other design tools. But when it comes to development of mobile apps and web app websites, it's called front-end development. So welcome to this in-depth tutorial of becoming a UI front-end developer using FlutterFlow. So if you have been dreaming of creating stunning, responsive, functional user interface for mobile or web, you're in the right place. Whether you're completely new to development or you're already familiar with the development UI UX design world, this tutorial is designed, this series is designed to help you tap into the power of FlutterFlow. And before we go further, FlutterFlow is a platform that makes it easier to develop app faster and more efficient. FlutterFlow allows you to create app virtually without needing extensive code skills. You'll be able to drag and drop. Just very easy, drag and drop elements to the design screen and customize the look, the feel of the app while having full control over code when needed. It is a perfect tool for those who are looking to get into the world of development or take their existing skills to the next level. So in this series, we will be covering everything you need to know, from setting up your project, designing beautiful UIs, adding animation, and even deploying your app. But firstly, we are focusing on the UI development. So by the end of this journey, you'll be confidently able to develop any form of UI, any form of designs you see, wherever you see it, Dribble, Medium, Canva, Figma. You'll be able to transport the same designs into your FlutterFlow projects. And this is also very good for you, whether you want to use this for personal, you want to develop your app, or you want to use it for freelancing, or you even want to start a career in app development. This video is meant for you. So click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you can get abreast of whatever informations we are going to be releasing in the next series. So without further ado, I am just going to go straight into the FlutterFlow environment and just show you basics of how it is. Like I said earlier, this is just an introductory video, so we are not going to do anything special or anything robust. So yeah, so this is the FlutterFlow environment. Yeah, of course, the next video will teach you how to open, how to register, how to sign up, how to link your app with Firebase and all. So but basically what we're focusing on is the UI, but those are just going to be the extras on the next videos. So Now this is the environment. Like I said earlier, this is just a just a brief summary. We are still going to go deep and dive deep into it. So now, in FlutterFlow we have widget trees. This is the environment. This is how it looks like. This is the top bar. This is where you can actually preview your app. This is where you can share your projects. This is developer menu where you can view your code. And yes, FlutterFlow also comes with a paid plan, but for the sake of this tutorial we're using this free plan, so you can actually develop UI and when you're using the free plan. So for the paid features, let me show you. For the paid features, this is it. It's just $12 per month, and annually it's going to deduct down to $9. And although this is based on your region, so for the paid plan you have access to all these, which are great tools, because with the free plan you won't be able to launch your app or put it on Play Store, but with the paid plan you'll be able to do this. So but for the sake of this tutorial, for the first stages we are going to be using the free plan, then we proceed into using the paid plan. So let's go back to the user interface and then get familiar with it. So yeah, this is the user interface, and like I said, for UI developers, for front-end developers like me, this is basically what we are going to be working with all through this series. So we have the elements are grouped, the widgets, they are grouped into different groups. So we have the layout element. When they mean layout, what do I mean by layout element? Layout elements are elements that are placed on a page, just like you're mapping a layout of how you want it to be, like of how you want whatever you want to do, how you want it to be. So it's more like you're mapping the layout on an empty page. So that's how it works. So layout elements are placed majorly on an empty page just to map your layout. Yes, not empty page, because you can actually put a row in a column in a row, and more. So but we are not going to get there yet. We are going towards there. So but I'm just trying to explain this. So under the layout element we have a container. All these are going to be explained as the series go. So make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss anything. So the layout element, and then we have the base element. These are the text. These are the ones that are added into the layout elements to bring out that structure, to bring out that UI, that beauty that you want to put on your app. And finally, I think we have the page element. Yes, this is the page element for phones. We have the app bar, we have the FAB, that's the favorite icon button, and then we have the drawer for mobile app. And yes, also we have the text field, that's for the form element. We have the text field where you're able to input whatever you want to input into the database, and then it saves. All these are going to be going through as we proceed in this series, but right now, welcome. I tell you congratulations, because you are in the right place at the right time, and all you just have to do right now is what? Click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. So right now I'm gonna go and see you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe.